Hi and welcome to this How Do I video, which will show you how to build your first extension for Dynamics 365. At the end of this video you will know how to create a Dynamics 365 sandbox and how to develop an extension for it. We will do that by following 4 easy steps. First we will create the Dynamics 365 sandbox. The next step is to install Visual Studio Code including the AL language extension. After that we create a simple demo extension with Visual Studio Code, and finally we deploy the demo extension to the Dynamics 365 sandbox. So let's get started with the Dynamics 365 sandbox first. Every Dynamics 365 tenant has a feature to create a sandbox environment. A sandbox environment is a non-production instance of Dynamics 365. Isolated from production, a sandbox is the place to safely explore, learn, demo, develop and test without the risk of affecting data and settings of your production environment. To create a sandbox environment, you must have a subscription. There can only be one sandbox environment per subscription. You can also reset your sandbox environment at any time back to the original environment. To create a sandbox environment, you first sign in to the production instance of Dynamics 365. Then choose the search icon and enter Sandbox and click on the link to open the Sandbox wizard. Click on Create. Another tab will be opened in the browser to finish the setup of your sandbox environment. When the sandbox environment is ready, you will be redirected to the Sandbox Environment's Welcome wizard. Now that we have a sandbox environment, we can proceed with the installation of Visual Studio Code. You can download it from code.visualstudio.com. You run the installation and wait until it is finished, and then we are ready to install the AL language extension. This enables Visual Studio Code to create extensions for Dynamics 365. When Visual Studio Code is started, click on the extensions icon. Then in the search box, type in AL language, and then click on the top result AL language extension development support for Dynamics 365. Then you click on install, and after the installation you click on reload to let Visual Studio Code reload itself and activate the AL language extension. We are now ready to proceed with step 3, create a demo extension. In Visual Studio Code, press Ctrl, Shift and P to open the command palette. All commands from the AL language extension are preceded by AL:. We choose the command AL:, which will create a new workspace with the necessary files. We give the folder a proper name and we press Enter. After this, the workspace will be created and we get a question which server we want to use. We choose the Microsoft Cloud Sandbox, and then we will get a pop-up to type in our credentials. Visual Studio Code will now continue to download the symbol files from our sandbox environment. These files are used as a reference, so you can use and extend existing objects from Dynamics 365. The symbol files are placed inside the AL packages folder. The AL:, command also initializes the workspace with a page extension for the customer list page that displays the message Hello World. Without any AL file, the workspace would not be a valid AL workspace. Inside the app.json file, you can specify the name of the extension and of course the author or the publisher. Don't forget to save the file. The final step is to create and publish the extension. Open the command palette again with Ctrl Shift P and choose AL Publish. This process will build the app file and publish it to your sandbox. After this is finished, it will open the sandbox environment in your browser. You may have to enter your credentials again to log in. After logging in, the demo extension will open the customer list page and you will see the Hello World message. So, we are at the end of this video. In step 1 we have created the Dynamics 365 sandbox environment. In step 2 we have installed Visual Studio Code and the AL language extension. Then in step 3 we created a demo extension, and in step 4 we deployed the demo extension to your sandbox environment. The topics that we covered in this video was about the sandbox environment, how to set up Visual Studio Code, and how to create an AL workspace, and how to deploy the extension. For further resources, you can go to the website that is displayed on this page.